I've always been a wrestling fan. I've grown up watching wrestling, and I just figured I'd name something that has to do with wrestling, name it after wrestling. So there's a wrestler, Papa Shango, from the 90s. He's like a voodoo guy. He does all these spells and all this dark magic on people and making people cough up blood and slime. And I was just like, that's cool, you know, and it's different. Started off as a collector ever since I was a little kid, like going to garage sales, thrift stores with my mom. I mean, she was always thrifty, so I've been collecting since I was a little kid. And then after a while, you accumulate so much junk and crap, you're like, well, maybe I could sell some of this stuff and make some extra money. So, I mean, I've been doing that since I was a little kid. Reselling, though, as a business for the past 5 years.
Did you always collect t-shirts?
Yeah, I always collected t-shirts, toys, video games, posters, records, vinyl cassette tapes, like all that stuff. Anything old. Best sell was I bought an Atari computer system from 1985, and I had no idea what it was. I just got this. It was in some barn in like Newark, like out in the middle of Hicksville, like in the middle of nowhere in the sticks.
Careful, I grew up out there.
Oh no, I'm not talking junk. The country is beautiful.
That's where you find the stuff, though.
Yeah, it was just seriously like in a box in the barn, and I bought it, and I had no idea what it was, and I just threw it on the internet on eBay, and it got bid up to $1,000.
Wow.
Well, it got a bid up to over $1,000. So that was my best. My second best, believe it or not, was a sealed VHS tape. I bought a sealed VHS tape for $0.25, and I sold it for $1,000.
What was it?
This guy's looking. He's like, wait a second. It was this movie Pulse. It was like the original. It was a sealed copy of the horror movie Pulse from 1988. And for some reason, like certain sealed VHS tapes, like were selling for like stupid money.
How about a rare find that you would love to find? Is there something that you like wish you had found?
I mean, like I would love to find like T-shirts like this. Like, yeah,
like,
just like, you know, like the style, like it's a bootleg shirt from the 90s, and they're just very sought after.
So like the Aaliyah, Biggie, Tupac, all that.
Yeah, they're called rap tees. They're just bootleg shirts. Like, I would love to find these. And years ago, you used to be able to find this stuff. So like, I found one Mace rap tee at Salvation Army once on the racks, like back in like 2008. And back then, it was just a cool T-shirt, and I'd wear it, you know. But now it's like super desirable. I just got this one. And it's like, I'll probably wear it for a while, and then it's like a kid with a toy. Like, once I get a new T-shirt, I'll probably just sell it, you know?
Positive spin on the vintage scene.
A positive thing is that things are being recycled more. Things will not end up in a junkyard. You know, that's good, eliminating waste. I think that's a positive thing. And it's nice, too, because people maybe that have not known how to make money and live paycheck to paycheck, maybe now they can do something better with their life, reselling, collecting. And the stuff is cool. I mean, it's nice that people are into cool stuff.
What about a day in the life
as a reseller? It just depends, really. I mean, sometimes I wake up really early. If I have nothing going on, though, I'll sleep in, catch up on my sleep. Sometimes I'll wake up at 5 in the morning because I know that there's a sale that I want to go to. So I gotta wake up, gotta take my dog for a walk, gotta, you know, feed her, take care of myself, drink my coffee, and then I go to the sales. But I mean, if it's not like that, it's just kind of like just staying at home, listing, you know, whatever I feel like doing, going to the gym, going skateboarding, hanging out with friends, family, you know.
Or do you do estate sales mostly?
I like estate sales. I do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to a thrift store in like months. I don't go thrifting at thrift stores.
Yeah.
It's mostly meeting people. I feel like the best way for me to source is staying away from the sales. Every once in a while, I'll go to one. But just connecting with people, meeting people. Like these shirts that I got, like this one, I got from like a friend. Like, and I paid him, you know, when we did a trade. I found some stuff that he liked, you know, so that was cool. Same thing with this one. I have a guy, he's not a t-shirt collector, but he's a picker. When he finds good stuff, he calls me. So, same thing with all of these, you know?
Yeah.
So that's just the way I source, just connecting with people, talking to people, letting people know your interests. Like, oh, I got some old stuff in my house. You might be interested.
Tell us about your find in Newark, New York.
So I don't have Facebook. I hate social media. I hate Facebook. And my friend sent me a Facebook Marketplace ad of a jacket. So I was like, okay, yeah, I don't have Facebook. Can you contact the people and just set it up for me? Because I can't do it. He said, sure. So I went there. I bought the jacket. It was an apartment complex, and there was just bags all over the floor, garbage bags. And I'm looking, and I just see like the sleeve of a jacket just sticking out of one of the bags. And I'm like, can I look at this? And she's like, yeah. And I pulled the jacket out, and I'm like, this is like a $300 jacket. You know, I didn't say that. I was just like, oh, that's a nice jacket. What are you doing with it? And she goes, oh, we're going to throw it out in the dumpster. And I said, no, don't do that. Like, let me look through, like, the rest of these bags. Is it okay if I look through? I found some more stuff, and then I said, is anything else for sale that you might have? And she brought me upstairs. She said, yeah, and she brought me upstairs. The giant, like, man cave full of, like, Buffalo Bills, like, video game, like, entertainment. And I said, wow, are you selling all this stuff? And she said, yeah. And I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll buy everything. Don't sell it if anyone calls you. So I went there the next day and I bought everything, loaded it all up in my car, boxes, like up, you know, like if you drove past me, you wouldn't be able, you could just see my head. I always like just like saw like the value in vintage. Like you're wearing something like from 1990, like it's unique. Like when you walk into the room at the place, like you're going to, nobody else is going to be wearing what you're wearing. You're going to stand out. And it's old and it's cool. It's not like something like reprocessed, reprinted, made in China bullshit. Like it's the real deal. Yep. It's so cool. So I got this Coneheads, like varsity jacket. Got Green Day.
Love Green Day.
Basket case. Got Jack Nicholson, The Shining.
Very cool.
Got Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication.
Love that album.
And Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a plus head artwork.
Very cool.
Yeah, really worn. My name's Max Brown, and my business account is Shangooooo. Yeah.
Max, you look awesome.
Do I have to look at the camera, or
No.
should I look at the camera?
I mean,
Just look like in this direction?
yeah.
Just like this right here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.